Hello. I am Nuala, founder of Titanic Brush Company. We got a request from a new customer recently, Tracy, who had bought our Ultimate Essentials brush set. This is 11 of our original makeup brushes, beauty makeup brushes. And on the back, there is a little description for what each brush is for. But Tracy had asked if there was an in-depth video that kind of ran through the brush set of how she could use these different brushes and what you could use them for. So I thought, why not do that? I thought it was such a great suggestion that if you're not sure of brushes or not confident with makeup brushes, that this would be a really good way of showing you what I would use the brushes for, and also just showing you that there is no definite thing that you're meant to use these for. A lot of them are actually quite multi-purpose, let's say, and I would have multiples of these brushes in my own kit for my own personal makeup, that I like to use them for different things. So I thought I'll just run through a basic makeup tutorial and use these brushes for what I would use them for, and hopefully that really helps someone. So let's go. Okay, so as I said, there are 11 different brushes in this set. So this is how you will get them, and they will come in their own little pouch like this, which is great, washable and see-through, so it kind of keeps your brushes nice and clean if you're traveling or anything. It's really great to have. So here we go, 11 brushes for all different things. So in this set you will have powder brushes like these. These would be my biggest powder brushes for like a big face brush. I would use this one for contouring, this one for loose powder. If I wanted like a really natural blush or anything, I would use this brush. We have a foundation brush, have this lovely little fan which I use for highlighter. This is an eyeshadow brush. This is also an amazing eyeshadow brush because it allows you to pack colour, blend colour, but also it's a great concealer brush. Then we have these two, which are quite multifunctional, and these would get people quite a lot wondering what to do with them. I love this also as a concealer brush. Or if I wanted to maybe just put like a little pop of colour on my cheeks, or if I wanted like a big fluffy brush to blend eyeshadow out, this would be a really good one. This one as well is really good because it's stipple. Both of them are duo fibre, but I love this one. I love it for highlighter. It can be used for blush as well if you like, but it's super soft. It's really nice. So it diffuses colour, especially like cream and powders. It diffuses really well. And this is one of my most used eyeshadow brushes as well. It's great for under eye, packing colour on, like sculpting out the brows. It's really good. And then we have this little dual double-ended spoolie with, quite frankly, the sharpest little brush I have ever seen. It's really good for brows. So I'm going to run through them all with you, just as how I would do like a day-to-day makeup. Yeah, let's go. So some people like to start out with their concealer before the foundation. Some people like to do it after. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's whatever you prefer. I do mix and match. If my eyes, like I get terrible dark circles under my eyes. So I like to kind of color correct a little bit before I put my foundation on. And I still might go back in and put more on after my foundation if my eyes are particularly bad. This is the 205 brush. And you can see it just blends. This is a cream concealer palette or color corrector palette that I'm using. And you can see it just leaves that concealer sitting so natural on the skin. And that's down to the duo fibre in this brush as well. I apologise in advance for any faces that I pull doing this makeup. I am just like everyone else. So you can see that is beautiful for concealer. Really natural. So just taking away any like really heavy colour tones. I hope that the light shows up okay in this video. It is January in Ireland, and we get no sunlight. There's just like 100% cloud cover at all times. Like I wake up and I'm like, why is it nighttime? Okay, so just a bit of colour correcting with that brush. So again, this is the 205 brush. Really lovely for concealer. Next up for foundation, I'm going to use the 208 brush. This is a gorgeous, really dense Joe fiber brush. And it is so beautiful for foundation. So I'm going to do that next. If you haven't tried this Patrick Ta foundation, by the way, what are you even doing with your life? This is really good if, whether you want like a light foundation or a heavy foundation, it will work with liquids, powders, creams, everything. So it's a really good versatile brush. If you want to build it up, you can really pack it by pushing the product into your skin. The more you push it into your skin, the more natural it's going to look as well. But it's really good for layering foundation without like streaking or leaving really bad texture on your skin. So it really leaves a beautiful natural foundation on your skin. And if you feel like you want a bit extra, you can pop another bit on. And it just shows how easy it is to build that up. And it just blends in really seamlessly. I just pop a bit on my eyes. It gives like, evens out the texture. I have a lot of like heavy pigmentation and color around my eyes. So I like to have that on. Also just wearing every day, like it gives like a nice base for your eyeshadow to hold on to. So that is your 208 foundation brush. Gorgeous brush. I use it constantly in theatre. In my kit, I probably have at least like 15 of these brushes because I use them on absolutely everyone. Next up, I'm going to do a bit of contouring. I know this isn't necessarily a makeup tutorial, it's about the brushes, but I thought I might as well tell you what I'm using anyway. So this is the Kiko in the shade 200 and it is a sculpting stick. So it's a cream contour stick. I have been blessed with killer jowls. Thank you, Mum. I thought it would be good also to show how they blend out different products. So obviously my foundation was a liquid, and you can see even with the cream products, this 208 foundation brush really just blends everything so nicely and easily as well. I'll probably speed this video up in places, but I'm conscious to not make too many cuts. Because I see so many people on, not on mine because I don't do a lot of tutorial videos, but on other people's videos they're like, oh, like you cut there and your makeup looks totally different when you come back. So I really don't want to give people ammo to rip into a video. So that gives such beautiful even coverage and really just melts cream products into the skin. So it's quite a versatile brush. Next up, I would use my 209. So this is a really good brush. You can use this on like creams as well because it's really soft and fluffy, and it has enough density to really like push creams into your skin as well. But I like to keep this for powders, and I don't mix and match my brushes between ones that I've used in liquid and cream and powder. So I generally keep this one for powder, but it's totally up to you. So I'm going to use a bit of Benefit Hoola, and I'm just going to push that in and set where I went in with my cream contour. It allows you to like really get under your cheekbones and everything too, and it's dense enough to pack colour if you want it, but fluffy enough to blend. So again, this is the 209 tapered contour brush. The light outside my window is fading pretty fast, so I'm just trying to show you as much before the light fades. What I like about this brush is the size of it. It's like the perfect brush to allow you to get in small areas and large areas, like a nice medium-sized brush. And the point means that you can have precision as well if you want it. There you go, that's the 209. The tapered part of it will allow you to kind of get more precise areas. So if you like a little bit of nose contour, it's great. So That's your 209 brush. Okay, so this is the 206 angled brush. This is the one that I said kind of throws some people. So I want to show you using it as, I have to choose whether I'm going to use it on a cream product or a powder product. Just know that you can do highlight with this. It's beautiful for it and gives really, really diffused color. I'm going to use it for the purpose of this video for cream. So I just got a blush palette here, and those duo fibers like break up the color so beautifully that it gives really natural coverage. But again, it's buildable, and it's the perfect size brush that if you have a particularly small size face or a large size face, that you can get really good coverage wherever you want without it being like over invading your face trying to put color on, or like over saturating your skin with it. So just gorgeous buildable brush. Means that you get the color exactly where you want it. But again, you can use this with powder. If you have a powder blush that you want to use, it's really gorgeous for that as well. So a very like, even though it's not really a shape that people would recognize in sets that you would get on the high street, it's actually really, really versatile. You can use this for so much. So that is the 206. I will use my 210. This is called a large mixed powder brush, and I call that because you can use this for any powder. You can use this if you're wanting to like give a dust in a contour, if you're wanting to use setting powder or finishing powder. It's really nice for it. You can use it for, I'm going to use it for blush, just to set the cream blush that I put on. And it is lovely, like floppy brush. So it really allows you to bounce the product around the skin. So if you just want like a flush, it's really nice for that. I wouldn't use this one if you're really trying to like pack powder on. It doesn't have enough density. It'll go flat because it's meant to be for light control. But the 211 brush is perfect for like really packing on color. You may find by the end of this that you want multiples of the same brushes. I wouldn't be surprised. Next up, I am using the 211, and this is a powder dome brush. This is really good density for packing powder in. It will allow you to really push powder into the skin or buff, and blend out. Like if your contour was too heavy, it's really going to allow you to kind of buff as well. So a really, really good versatile brush. I am going to use it with some MAC mineralized skin finish. This powder is life for giving you a beautiful, healthy looking skin. So again, I'm using it to pack some of that powder in. This brush in particular takes a heavy beating from me. It really does. And again, you can just use that to go back and forth, to blend, to buff. So just setting that powder. Gorgeous brush. You can also use this for contour if you like, if you wanted a really kind of soft blended contour. But just be careful because it does have that density to pack. Like you could put contour on there and then you can buff it out with the same brush. So great brush. The 211 brush, wonderful to have in your kit. Okay, so while all that product is just kind of like setting and marinating on my skin, I'm going to move on to my brows. I'm going to use this brow pomade by Bare Brows. So if you like to make your brows apocalypse proof, this is gorgeous for it. Like super strong hold. So this is just new out of the pack and they come straight, but I always kind of like to bend my spoolies so it allows you to get a good angle rather than having to hold your arm up here. This really just allows you to easily push your brows around. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this. A little bit of this pomade goes a long way. And work that in. You can see, like, you could just have your brows anyway. So it's great to have this spoolie on the brow brush as well. do your brows however you like them. They're such a unique thing, aren't they? How people like their brows. So whether you're using a pencil or a powder for your brows, it's always really good to have that spoolie to go in afterwards. So just for the sake of using the brush for the video, I am going to use some powder. As I mentioned, this is like a super sharp brow brush, and it never, like, the fibers always stay really sharp in them. I have been using these in my kit for years, and they never kind of splay out their bristles. Well, if they did, it would mean that you just really can't get a sharp brow with it anymore. But it's so small and sharp that it allows you to mimic hairlines. I have just tinted my brows, so I don't actually want to put too much product on them, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just laying it out and filling in gaps. So just like you would with the pencil drawing lines on, it's really easy to kind of create like hair strokes with this as well. And then you can just go back in and diffuse that all a bit. Hello, the Bare Brows pomade is like super glue. There we go, easy peasy. Okay, would you believe that we only have 4 brushes to show you now? And there are the eye brushes, 3 eye brushes that I would use a lot. It is the 202, the 203 and the 204 eye brushes. These are like, I do most of my eyeshadows with these brushes. And then just the highlighter fan, which we'll use last. So what I'm going to do first is use the 203 brush. This is a really, really versatile brush. Do you see how it is angled? So what it does is it allows you to pack colour on all over your eyelid, but then the tapered part in it allows you to get in to that crease a lot, and it basically stops it. Because the tapered, these are longer, it stops, if you have eyeshadow on there, it stops it going above it. But what you can do is then flip it over if you wanted to keep that eyeshadow like tight on your lid, just into your crease, and you can flip it over, and basically those long fibers will go into your crease and it's like a guide. And then the shorter brushes, sort of shorter bristles, will then buff out your eyeshadow in your crease line. So it's really, really versatile. It allows you to go up high, and because it has those tapered shape, you have so much control with it. It's such a good brush for eyeshadow. So I'm going to use my P. Louise palette. Love these pigments. So I'm just going to go with a natural shade all over. This is just giving me a bit of a base to allow me to blend. So for this, I'm just going to go for like a basic, easy brown smoked outlook. I'm kind of going to go in with a medium brown shade, and you can just pack this colour on wherever you want it. So this brush is really good for packing in. You can push it on to pack it, you can kind of blend with it. And at this stage, it doesn't really matter that it's not blended, because that's what we have our 204 for as well. But we can blend with this too. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this in my phone screen, which is quite difficult. So as I said, like, I am using the longer fibers on the top, and that's just using it going as a guide in my crease. I have quite hooded eyes as well, so it's really good to have this type of brush for hooded eyes, because it allows you to kind of dig into that crease. And then, as I mentioned, if you then flip the brush over so the longer fibers are down below, you can then go the other way, and it just brings it up above and kind of blends out the colour above, but allows you to keep that natural shape to your eye. And you can see that it's already started to kind of blend. Also, what this brush is quite good for is underneath. Those long fibres are really good if you have colour that you want to blend out. And I'll show you it after I've used my 202 underneath. If you want a little bit of darker colour in the outer corner, you can just take this and pop it in there. Again, really good for building up that colour. Unblended heaven. So I'm just going to use my 204 brush, and this is a small tapered blender. It's really good for blending out. So I'm going to go back in with like my lighter transition color, and you can use this to blend. I love this brush because of its size and fluffiness as well. It just gives you a beautiful blend and buff, but it's small enough. If you have particularly small eyes as well, this is really good to give you the blending ability, but without overpowering the size of your eyes. All right, okay, so now that is blended. I am going to use my 202 next, which is this beautiful, so this is it to the side, and it's like really firm little brush. So amazing for packing colour on. You can even get a wing using this brush. It is so nice. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, just for the purpose of this video, is I am going to put a bit of lighter colour in my inner corner just with this brush before I use it for any darker colours. This is one of the brushes, again, that I would have multiples of. And you see how good it is at packing colour on too. I know I look crazy now, but let me blend. So if you're into like a cut crease or anything, this is a really good brush because it does give you like a sharp, you know, you can get a really sharp line with it. And then I'm just going to go back in with my 204 and blend that out a bit. So it gives a really easy blend. The 204 just come back in there. It's so good. I am going to now use it on a dark colour, and I'm going to give myself a bit of a wing, and I'm going to go underneath just to show you how easy it is to use this. Always shake your product off a bit for any excess, especially when you're doing something like this. I'm going to just bring a mirror up to try and do this. I should have mentioned as well, I have eyeliner tattooed on my top lid, just in case you think I started off with something already on there. It is tattooed. And one of the best choices I made, by the way. This is really good if you want to like give yourself a fuller looking lash line that you can really pack colour in close to your lashes. So you can see that it's given a little bit of a wing. My phone camera is not being my friend in terms of the light. I'm just blending above that. They're three very versatile brushes. I know I keep saying that, the word versatile, but that it really is like the purpose of this set, is that they're brushes which are so versatile that you can use them for so many different things. So I'm going to go in under my eyes with like a medium brown. And it's really good for just getting through your lash lines. If you've like put eyeliner on, this is a really good brush for then buffing out your eyeliner with some eyeshadow, because it really is so precise but fluffy at the same time. And you can see how easy that is. Because of its size, it's not overpowering your eyes when you're putting makeup on. It's not going too far down, it's not giving you that panda look. It keeps it really where you want it to go. And I had mentioned that I love to flip it. This is the 203 tapered brush, to flip it upside down. So you've got your long brushes at the bottom, your short at the top. And what that does is can really buff out eyeshadow underneath the eyes, but making sure that all the color stays above. Those long bristles really kind of control where any powder goes. There's no fallout from it because the long brushes will catch everything. I've also seen the new Maybelline Burgundy Haze mascara, also meant to be really good for blue eyes. So I'm just going to try a bit of that. Again, I'm going to do this into a mirror. May or may not put this on camera. A little bit of mascara on. The last thing then is really a bit of highlighter, which comes down to our 207 highlighter fan. This feels like butter. Honestly, it is gorgeous. The bottom parts of it are quite dense, so allow you, if you did want a heavy coverage of highlighter, you know, because more is more, it does allow you to like pop it on there and build it up. But then the ends of it are so fluffy that you can really buff it out or just go like a really nice highlight. So I am going to use the Benefit Cookie highlighter. It is this beautiful shade, well used. Oh yeah. Pop a bit up in my brow. Just using the tip of the brushes. Again, sideways, it's quite a precise brush, so you can get your product where you want it. Put a little bit on the nose, and I like a little bit on my Cupid's bow. You see it kind of just highlights it, brings it to life. I'm so glad the video still looks like it's quite light, but trust me, this room is nearly pitch black, so my camera's doing a really good job of lighting this in extreme lighting circumstances. These lip liners from Point of View, Michaela's brand, go on like butter as well. They're so soft. So I'm just sticking a little liner and gloss on. I would finish off with some setting spray. So I hope that gives a good kind of basic overview of what I would use some of these brushes for. And again, I know I've said the whole way through this, these brushes are designed to be versatile. If you find that you can use like a certain brush for something else, you have my permission to go ahead and do it. It's also why I don't put too much information on the box, because I don't want you to feel locked into using these brushes for what I say they're for. But I totally understand that for if you're only getting into makeup or if you don't have a lot of brushes, sometimes it can be overwhelming what to use them for. But I had mentioned about the 203 brush, that tapered brush, and it's such a good eyeshadow brush. But I always recommend that people buy extra ones of these, because as a concealer brush, they blend so beautifully as well. I know I used this one for concealer too. If you find that you have really dark under eyes, or like need heavier coverage under your eyes or with your concealer, this is a really good one because of its ability to pack product onto the skin and into the skin as well. It's a really good one. So again, you have my permission to use these for whatever purpose that you want. And this is just an example of how to do a basic makeup with the 11-piece set. But if you have any questions about any of the brushes, or you're stuck, or you're worried, like, do you think I could use this one with a powder, or do you think I could use this one with a cream? I am here listening to all feedback, so you can drop me a message on our Instagram, which is @Titanic Brush. So if you want to drop me an email, I pick everything up, and you can drop a message to info@titanicbrush.com. We have a WhatsApp number if you want to just WhatsApp us if you're unsure of what to use things for. I am 100% here at your disposal for any questions that you might have. If you have bought our Ultimate Essentials brush, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. We have a few new brushes coming out this year as well, which I know you're going to love. But now that I got the feedback for doing a video like this for the Ultimate Essentials, we have lots of different brush bundles. We have ones that are focused on, we have our All Bases Covered, which is focused on really everything that you would need to create different types of bases. We've got brushes for light coverage and full coverage and how to really use those. We've got our iconic set, which is all different eye brushes, and I will work on doing videos for all of those as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's helpful. And if you like to subscribe, you will get notified whenever I do these videos for our other brush sets. Take care. Bye.